Okay. Before we start study Hangeul, just I'd like to recommend a few things. Uh, so many foreign students always just ask me that uh, how to study Korean, how to study Korean more easily and something. So uh, just you have various reasons, purpose to study Korean, right? Someone just due to curiosity and want to know more, just want to understand more, just K-pop or just K culture, and someone also just want to prepare and want to just pass that exam topic, and someone wants prepared this study abroad in Korea and employment work in Korea. But whatever the reason, uh, I think the best way to learning Korean is very simple. And also you study alone or institute or academy or college. Yeah, just much better. Just uh, maybe if you learn like that, just institute, yeah, much better. But most of you, I know just you just study alone, right? Study alone, and someone study alone and together with some YouTube channel or the other digital contents or internet, right? So at first, if you want to learn Korean, just you may have you'd better have your tutor, Korean tutor, and good textbook, right? Yeah, already just in YouTube channel and the other app or the other learning website, you can find out very easily. Anyway, just at first, uh, you need if you want master Korean language. At first, you have to learn. You have to study Hangul first. Okay, Hangul. So, uh, someone, excuse me, just please turn off your mic. Okay, while I lecture, turn off your mic. Uh, Someone just tried to learn Korean Hangul. Uh, just study like this. For example, 음, 안녕하세요, like this. 안녕하세요, like this, right? So I definitely just think is so a stupid things, right? Because Korean Korean language, Korean is always just together with Hangul, So you have to learn, you have to master Hangul first. That's the basic, yeah, Hangul first, and then uh, if you can just you do better learning together with your tutor and also using together with e-learning site, okay, like this www.maalsam.com. Yeah, and also just I recommend you just please keep communicate with real Korean tutor, okay. Okay. and mm. uh, people just start learning Korean. Just you need just understand something, especially just characteristic of Korean. Characteristic of Korean. Basically, just comparing within English. Within English. Uh, please just turn,
안녕하세요.
yeah, please turn off your mic when I lecturing. Okay, please turn
오케이,
off.
오케이.
You can hear very noise. Okay. Please turn off your mic. Okay, thank you. For example, in English, I like you, right? So in English, is subject, verb, and object, right? Subject, verb, object. But in Korean, 저는 당신을 좋아해요. Yeah, same meaning with the and I like you. 저는 I, right? Subject. And 당신을 object. 좋아해요. Verb. So basically just different structure, right? In English, subject, verb, object. But in Korean, subject, object, and verb. So you'd better understand this, please, not within English, okay? It's basically different. And Korean is phonetic character. So it depends on pronunciation. It's very important and basic, right? So it's very important to how to pronounce. So you have to understand that correct pronunciation in Korean, okay? And then also Korean has their own polite word, right? And in English, in subject I, only one, right? I, but Korean 나, and 저 have the other, right? Just 저 is polite word. So if you need to say to unknown person or just older than you, someone, you have to use 저, not 나, right? 저. Okay, and then yeah, Hangul is the scientific and systematic structure. I will explain it one by one after this. And yeah, is all Hangul is created by combining consonant and vowel. Okay, so you need understand that at first consonant and vowel, and Korean pronunciations is basically different within English. For example, like this in
Recording in
English.
progress.
In English, S S. So uh, is Korean similar pronunciation is Korean Hangeul short, but not same. Okay, not same. A little bit different. A little bit different. For example, C, right? C. When we write C in Korean, Hangul, like C or C, like this. But in Korean, she. In English, C, right? So a little bit different. And these pronunciations, F, V, Z, in Korean, there is no same pronunciation in Korean. F, V, Z. In Korean, only P sound and B sound and J sound. Okay? I'll explain again just one by one. Please turn off your mic. Okay. Okay, let's start. My name is Paul Yoon, and someone asked me that how can call me. So you know, Yoon is my family name, Yoon, and teacher in English, teacher in Korean, 선생님, But actually, just recently, just Korean student, especially just young generation, young Korean students really like this. Make it simple, make it short, abbreviations. So most of Korean like call 선생님 to only Sam. So in English, Sam like this. So you may call me Yoon Sam. Okay, Yoon Sam. Yoon Sam meaning Yoon 선생님. But it's too long and too hard to pronounce, right? So you may call me Yoon Sam. And please understand, I'm not a fluent English speaker, right? Due to I'm a Korean tutor. So please understand, my English is a little bit too short. Okay. Okay. Let's see that. Our textbook name is Sejong. Sejong Korean. I will explain just why our textbook is Sejong. Okay. Okay. Let's study about Hangul first. Hangul. You may read. Did you already just preview our textbook? No. Okay. Hangul is Korean letter, right? Korean letter. But maybe most of language in the whole world, maybe mm, nobody knows who make their language. But Korean, Hangeul, Hangeul is uh, every Korean just uh, can recognize and understand and know that who create Hangeul. Yeah, that's King Sejong. King Sejong. Long time ago, long time ago, just there was a Joseon dynasty in Korea. Joseon dynasty in Korea. King Sejong was first king in Joseon dynasty. So King Sejong. So uh, King Sejong created Hangul only 1443, right? It's about maybe 500 or 600 years, right? People created Hangul, just most of Korean using Chinese letter because at the time just people created Hangul. Korean borrowed the Chinese letter and they used, and, and then the King Sejong create Hangul. Okay, and we don't have enough time to explain that about history of Hangul. So please uh, read carefully this textbook. Okay. Mm. Uh, so Hangul is, consists of vowel and consonant, vowel and consonant, and basically vowels principle of is human, human and sun and land, right? So that's the principal vowel, okay? And okay, let's see the first vowel, basic vowel. There are 10 basic vowel in Hangul, okay? Basic vowel. So uh, please watch and listen how to write and how to pronounce, okay? At first, uh, basic vowel. At first, ah, this one, ah, ah. Sorry, that's my handwriting is a little ah. Okay, one, two, ah. Ah is in English spelled a. Very similar pronunciation, right? Ah and all, all, right? One, two, all. Okay, one, two, one, two, all. This is in English pronunciation symbol like this, right? All and oo. Okay, oo, oo. One, two, one, two. O in spell O in English spell O. Okay, and oo, oo, oo. One, two. Oo in English spell U. Okay, oo and only one, right? Uh, uh. And this is the same pronunciation symbol, just in English, EU, like this, and E, E, E. It's like alphabet spell I, right? E, I, E, and A. Next, A. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. A. 1, 2, 3. A is pronunciation, like pronunciation simple like this. A. Okay, A. And almost same pronunciation. Almost same pronunciation. And almost same. Okay, A. Okay, A. Yeah, most of Korean also just cannot distinguish this one and this one. A, 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 A. Okay, A. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A. Okay, this pronunciation symbol is spell E, right? A. And I think it's unique pronunciation in Korean. Where, where, 1, 2, 3. Where, okay, 1, 2, 3. Where, 1, 2, 3. Where, okay. This one is O, where, okay. And we, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We, 1, 2, 3. We, this one. We, we. No need remember right now. I will explain again. Just next class. Okay. Okay. And then let's see the consonant. Consonant basically just consonants made by shape of our teeth and tongue and throat. Okay. And like this shape. Okay. So also in Korean, Hangeul just have basic consonant 14, basic consonant 14, basic consonant.